Bai Lu appeared at the rehearsal of the 2026 CCTV Spring Festival Gala, and the moment she entered the rehearsal area, attention followed her almost instinctively. There was no announcement, no spotlight turning in her direction, and no deliberate pause from the surrounding activity. Yet, in the middle of a crowded rehearsal space filled with performers, staff members, and constant movement, Bai Lu was immediately recognizable. Many viewers who later watched the rehearsal footage noticed the same thing. Even before realizing who she was, their eyes naturally stopped on her. She wore her hair half up, softly curled, with a red ribbon tied neatly at the back. The style was simple, clean, and unforced. Her makeup was light, warm-toned, and understated, allowing her features to remain soft under the rehearsal lighting. There was no sense of over-preparation, no exaggerated styling meant to dominate the frame. And yet, she stood out. The Spring Festival Gala Rehearsal is known for its intensity. Artists come and go, schedules are tight, and the environment rarely slows down. Cameras move quickly, capturing fragments rather than complete moments. Under such conditions, standing out usually requires bold visuals or intentional positioning. Bai Lu did neither. She did not look for the camera. She did not adjust her posture when noticed. She did not change her expression to match the presence of lenses nearby. Instead, she moved naturally through the space, her pace steady, her gaze calm, her posture relaxed. It was this ease that made her presence feel distinct. The red ribbon in her hair quickly became a point of focus for many viewers. Not because it was large or ornate, but because it was placed with precision. Against the busy background of the rehearsal hall, the color drew the eye immediately. Red, especially during the Lunar New Year season, carries familiar meaning: joy, celebration, warmth. On Bai Lu, it did not feel symbolic in an obvious or forced way. It simply felt appropriate. The ribbon did not overwhelm her look. Instead, it guided attention upward, toward her face and her expression. From there, viewers noticed her eyes, clear, observant, and calm. Her expression was not exaggerated, not distant, but balanced. She appeared focused, yet at ease, aware of her surroundings without being consumed by them. Rehearsal lighting is rarely forgiving. It lacks the polish of a live broadcast and often exposes details that are later softened on screen. Even so, Bai Lu's appearance remained harmonious. Her makeup did not attempt to compensate for the lighting, but worked with it. The result was a look that felt natural rather than constructed. As more clips from the rehearsal began circulating, small details started to stand out. Bai Lu smiled when someone called her name. She turned slightly to acknowledge greetings from nearby staff and fellow performers. Her responses were quick, gentle, and unguarded. These were not moments designed for the camera. They were fragments of real interaction. In one clip, the area around her became briefly crowded. Without raising her voice or drawing attention, she gently reminded those nearby to keep some space. The tone was light, almost playful, and the situation settled immediately. It was a small moment, but one that resonated with viewers. Not because it was dramatic, but because it felt sincere. In environments like large-scale rehearsals, artists are often seen through layers of management, coordination, and expectation. Genuine reactions can be rare. That is why these brief, unplanned moments added depth to Bai Lu's appearance. She did not seem guarded or distant. She appeared alert, considerate, and grounded. What made this rehearsal appearance particularly memorable was not that Bai Lu did something extraordinary. It was that she did not need to. She did not perform for attention. She did not try to leave an impression. And yet, one was left. Many viewers describe the feeling as comfortable to watch. In a setting that is typically hectic and transitional, that sense of comfort stood out. It made people want to watch longer, to notice more, to wait for the next moment she appeared in the frame. As attention gradually expanded beyond Bai Lu herself, the broader context of the rehearsal became clearer. The Spring Festival Gala Rehearsal is a crucial stage in preparation, but it is not a confirmation of final participation. Multiple rounds of rehearsal allow for constant adjustment. Lineups change, segments are revised, and nothing is final until the official broadcast. Within this process, Bai Lu's presence naturally attracted attention. She was seen arriving and leaving with the flow of the rehearsal, interacting briefly with others, and maintaining a focused demeanor throughout. She did not appear rushed, nor did she linger unnecessarily. Her behavior suggested familiarity with the environment and respect for the process. Some viewers noticed her appearing alongside several younger artists, sparking light discussion about possible youth-oriented segments. Others wondered about the format or theme of any potential performance. However, without official confirmation, such observations remained speculative. What mattered more was the overall impression her presence created. Appearing at a Spring Festival Gala rehearsal places an artist within one of the most visible and demanding preparation spaces in Chinese television. Even without public confirmation, it signals relevance and attention within the industry. For many viewers, this alone was enough to prompt interest. As the rehearsal continued, Bai Lu gradually faded back into the rhythm of the event. Cameras shifted, schedules moved forward, and the focus dispersed among many participants. Yet, the impression she left lingered. Her appearance became one of the most frequently mentioned moments surrounding the rehearsal footage. This was not because of a dramatic reveal or a standout performance. It was because her presence felt natural, balanced, and aligned with the atmosphere of the event. She did not disrupt the flow of the rehearsal. She fit into it. Looking at Bai Lu now, longtime viewers can sense a gradual evolution, not a sharp transformation, but a steady refinement. Compared to earlier stages of her career, her presence carries more calm and less urgency. She does not appear to be proving anything. She appears to be simply doing her work. This shift is subtle but significant. It reflects experience, confidence, and an understanding of her place within large-scale productions. Her appearance at the rehearsal did not feel like a moment of arrival, but like a continuation of a path already underway. If her participation in the final broadcast is confirmed, it will represent another meaningful chapter in her professional journey. But even without that confirmation, this rehearsal appearance alone communicated something important. Bai Lu has reached a point where her presence does not need explanation. The Spring Festival Gala will continue its preparation. Rehearsals will progress. Adjustments will be made. Official announcements will arrive in time. Until then, what remains is the memory of a simple moment. Bai Lu stepping into a rehearsal space, unannounced, unembellished, and quietly memorable. For many viewers, that was enough to hold their attention, enough to make them stay, and enough to make them curious about what comes next.